The environment is a key issue for businesses of any size. Large companies tend to attract attention in relation to major pollution incidents, or because they dominate the most environmentally sensitive industries like mining and energy. But the cumulative environmental impact of smaller companies can be equally important. Business environmental impacts from water use to waste disposal are attracting increasing attention from governments, investors and pressure groups. At the same time, customers are unlikely to turn a blind eye to poor environmental performance. The scale of a company's environmental impact and the issues that affect it will obviously vary greatly depending on the size and the nature of the business. But using resources efficiently and reducing waste is also one of the easiest ways of making cost savings. Some of the environmental issues that may affect a business include resource use, waste, emissions, recycling and reuse, and also environmental management systems. This printing company in the southeast of England has developed a comprehensive strategic approach to environmental management through gaining various certifications such as ISO 14001, EMAS and ISO 9001. The company has benefited greatly from its environmentally sensitive approach and estimates that about 60% of its business comes through this CSR route. Other benefits include easier access to new business and improved profile and reputation. Care for the environment is a key part of the company's culture, and it focuses on energy saving, water conservation, reduction of chemicals and emissions, and waste minimisation. Since 2002, all the printing that it has produced has been carbon neutral. After it, the company became the first carbon neutral company in the world, printing company in the world. The company has reduced its carbon footprint as far as it can and has invested in external carbon reduction schemes to offset the emissions that it can't reduce any further. So the community. Businesses and communities need each other. There is a clear connection between a healthy and profitable business and the well-being of the communities in which it does business. A company supports the community by being profitable and successful and by providing employment. But it can go further than this, and by using its influence in a positive way, how it engages with the local community, how it treats its employees, it can enhance the benefits that it brings to society. A company may have an impact on several different communities. For example, the local community in which it operates, the region in which it operates, at a national Wales or UK level, with business peers and competitors or customers and suppliers. Its employees are part of its community and by extension their families. And also in this day and age we're part of a wider global community. So getting involved with communities can benefit a company in a number of ways. It can help improve image and reputation and build trust and understanding with communities. It can help improve profile and boost networking opportunities, which may lead to new business opportunities. Involving employees in community initiatives can be used as part of staff training and development, leading to increased employee motivation and satisfaction. Community initiatives can be used to help employees to develop new skills and enhance existing ones. And developing products and services that incorporate social benefits can actually help the bottom line of a business. Thinking about where to start with community involvement can be overwhelming for SMEs. It's best to begin by looking at the communities where the business has direct influence, for example, employees, the local area. The next step is to seek to make a difference where you can. So looking at what is the business's greatest impact and how can this be used to make a positive difference in the community. Channeling community initiatives through employees, for example, sponsoring a local sports team that employees are involved with. This architecture company based in Bath is involved in an increasing amount of urban regeneration work, but much of its community involvement happens locally, and connections are often made through company employees who live locally and whose children attend local schools. The company has a charitable group who administer the company's charitable projects, and in the future the company would like to focus its charitable work in developing countries, such as a project that it carried out a few years ago in Malawi, where it built a health centre in the University of Malawi, primarily for victims of malaria and AIDS. The company paid for the cost of the building, as well as giving its time to the project. More locally, the company gives each member of its staff £100 to contribute to a charity of their choice. It's built links with local schools, it contributes to a local homeless charity, and it also allows access to company services to members of the local community. And this printing company based in Derbyshire works at a regional level to improve business and education links. The managing director is a founder member of a local management association, which is a social enterprise initiative that has been set up with lots of local businesses that encourages local companies to work in clusters to improve things like safety, security, to look at developing the training of individuals, and eventually become a strong community networking organisation. This company holds the Investors in People standard, and it is committed to improving education for both its employees and, by extension, their families. You might not immediately think of responsible supply chain practices as part of CSR, but businesses can be improved by listening to and working with suppliers and customers to strengthen relationships, address supply chain problems, and identify new opportunities. A business can use its influence to improve environmental and working conditions within its supply chain and also encourage responsible practices. Suppliers and customers are key to the success of a business. Their performance, opinion and reputation are important. There are a number of benefits from developing responsible supply chain practices. Enhanced reputation within the whole supply chain as a company that is good to do business with. Helping customers to meet their commitment to CSR and become a preferred supplier. Help to develop and deliver better products and services. Working closely with the supply chain can help to design out waste, inefficiency and harmful emissions from products and services. It can spread the load of CSR activities by working with suppliers and customers. Many forward-thinking SMEs are seeking to be creative about the relationships they form with customers and suppliers as a path to innovation and greater sustainability. For instance, getting involved in a lean manufacturing scheme with suppliers and customers. Studies of learning in SMEs have shown a preference for learning from the business context and business relationships. The supply chain could provide excellent opportunities for imparting knowledge and working together for increased business sustainability. Developing positive, strong and long-lasting relationships with key customers gives small businesses more stability, both financially and within the supply chain, which in turn allows them to pay their suppliers on time, pay employees well and employ the best people, and build on the success of their company. Stable supply chains are more sustainable. This furniture manufacturing company based in South Wales has a very strong customer focus. The company is really keen to develop supply chain projects with customers and suppliers, as it believes that much knowledge can be shared through the supply chain. The company is an environmental leader in its field, and it tries to encourage customers and suppliers to embrace environmental sustainability. The company is responding proactively to legislative challenges through the supply chain by talking to customers about taking products back at the end of their life cycle and developing recyclable products. The managing director of the company believes that difficulties in talking to customers about new projects may be overcome when the business case can be made about an initiative.